Oh my god, Felix. Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 2, Episode 6 of Love Victor, Sincerely Rahim. So, last episode, there were quite a few things that happened. The main, I'd say, storyline was with Felix's mum, where Lake finally got to meet the mum, and it was all going well until Lake said that she had to leave, and the mum kind of had a bit of a breakdown. And Felix later asked, did you stop taking your medication? It appears as though she did. And I just feel so bad for Felix, but also the mum, because them both having to go through this is just, it's a lot, you know, especially for Felix being so young. It's just, oh, I feel so bad for him. And we ended off that whole interaction with Lake basically promising not to tell anyone about it all and not go get help for Felix. However, right at the end, we saw her talking to her mum and basically it looked like she was about to tell her mum, so we'll see where that goes, whether her mum will actually do anything about that. Mia had an interaction with Andrew's girlfriend, and you could say she caused the breakup, but it was more so that she was the revealer of truth that the girlfriend needed to decide whether she actually wanted to be with Andrew, and as it turns out, she did not. However, all is good, as right at the end, Andrew was waiting for Mia outside of her house, and they shared a lovely little kiss, where I'm assuming this will be the start of a relationship, but we shall see where it goes. I don't know. I feel like they'll be good for each other. They obviously love each other. Now, the whole episode was kind of leading up to a dinner between Armando and Isabel. And what we saw before that was Isabel go to a church and talk to a priest, I believe it was a priest, about her and her husband's relationship, and the topic of Victor being gay was brought up. And the priest sort of like doubled down on the fears that Isabel was having, that she was taught up with, that he wouldn't make it to heaven and he would essentially be fucked. And yeah, it just, made me very uncomfortable. It's one of those things where it's like, you can see why Isabel feels that way and you can see where she gets it from. Like, we literally saw where she gets it from. But I don't know. When your husband's being this good and it's your child and you actually have your child in your life, it's not just something you've been hearing as a kid, I feel like there should be some kind of wake-up call in your brain of, this is bullshit, like, what am I doing? You know? Like, just be good to your kid. Because like Armando said, they are losing him being this way. And he's actually doing something. But then, literally on the flip side, the complete and utter opposite was Armando at a meeting for parents struggling with having kids that have just come out and sort of a support group. And while there, he did meet another woman. I don't know, the interaction was very lovey-dovey, so there could be a bit of competition for Isabel if she doesn't get her act together, and I don't want to be harsh, but starts being a good mother. You know, that's just the truth of the matter. There was also the really touching scene with the basketball team, where they all dyed their hair pink in support of Victor, and kind of say, like, look, we support you no matter what, please come back to the team, like, we miss you. Which was really nice. I enjoyed that they included the fact that one of the people on the basketball team left, essentially, or was kicked out or whatever, because they didn't want to support Victor, because I think that's more of a true show of loyalty than anything else, because you're saying that if these people are going to come in here and not support you and be, like, bigoted, then they're gone. So, yeah, that was really nice to see, and I'm really happy for Victor, because you could tell he really loved it. But yes, with all that said, I'm excited to continue, so without further ado, let's begin.
Dear Victor.
Oh, is that Rahim?
My name is Rahim. My mom and dad are super traditional.
Interesting. Dealing with two different faiths. And like their position towards it.
Hoping you might have some words of wisdom. Sincerely, Rahim.
Aww. He's taken on the mantle of gay coach.
Can you come? I know you haven't been to church for a while, but...
For good reason.
I don't know. You know, they don't exactly welcome people like me.
Wait, what do you mean,
Exactly.
people like you?
People who don't make their beds?
Again with the bed? You're obsessed.
He's just a little kid.
It doesn't matter. I've had enough.
How am I supposed to give another gay kid advice when I can barely talk to my own mom?
Have you told her how any of this makes you feel?
No, not really. We live in a constant state of unspoken weirdness.
Yeah.
Catholic way.
But on the note of him singing at the church, going to the church, like, We've actively seen that the literal priest of the church doesn't support it, so why would he?
Felix, it's Georgina Merriweather.
You didn't tell me that Lake's mom was coming over.
Oh, that's like... I didn't even recognize the name.
Hey.
Oh, hello. You must be Dawn. I hope I'm not interrupting. I just wanted to come by and give you a little something to thank you for having Lake over the other night. My guy at the farmer's market had pears out the wazoo, so...
Oh, wow. Thank you. That's so generous.
What's her game plan here?
Say goodbye, Mom. I'm gonna walk Georgina out.
Oh,
Did Lake say something to you? Is that why you're here? Because
Oh,
we're
no.
fine.
And I see that. But if things are ever not fine, I want you to know that I'm here if you need me.
Yeah, well, we don't.
Oh, Lake. He's not going to be happy with that.
Sorry, I got started a bit early. The potato's hungry today.
Yes, he likes to call our baby a potato because she refuses to give him a name.
If you're still taking suggestions, might I recommend Andrew?
No.
Not Anthony. Did I say hi? I'm so sorry. Why don't you show Andrew your dress for the wedding so you guys can coordinate?
We just started dating. It's way too soon to talk about Andrew coming with me.
Oh.
Sorry, I mean, I just...
Oh, no, Mia's right.
That was awkward.
Yeah, I guess we gotta get to that movie. But thank you so much. This is great.
I mean, yeah, Andrew, you've known each other for like ages and all that, but she is alright. You have to treat it as though you've just met, essentially.
Hey,
Rahim, this is Victor.
Oh, damn.
This is Rahim.
so
Is that Blackpink?
you can't get away with a black pink shirt, but you can.
Hey!
I already told you I need advice. You know, from someone who came out to their parents and had it go kind of okay.
I don't know who you've been talking to.
Hope everyone's hungry. Choir practice ended early, so I got Thai.
Oh, this is awkward.
This is my friend Rahim.
Oh my god, the look up and down that she just did.
Can I just say I'm really digging these terracotta accent walls?
Thank you. Sweet.
Oh.
Let me just call my parents and I'll help you whip up a quick tablescape.
It's nice.
Is she just that naive that she doesn't realize? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lake.
Oh my god, I can feel the tension.
You weren't answering my texts, so I figured I'd stake you out.
Man, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone.
No, I know that, but
I don't need her help.
no, I know you don't need it, but you're allowed to want it.
Aww. Aww.
Our family friend is this insanely legit psychiatrist. She usually has a year-long wait list, but my mom asked and she agreed to see your mom whenever you want, free of charge.
Aw. That's amazing.
Do you hate me?
No. No. It's just no one's ever cared about me enough to try this hard to help me.
Aw, that was so sweet.
What roles did you play?
Oh, what roles didn't I play, baby?
Did she just call him baby?
Is it because it's not her own son? Is that like her issue here?
He don't give me orders.
What is going on?
You know, you are such a delight, Mrs. Salazar. Yeah, my parents
Oh, is he?
definitely won't be this zen when I come out to them.
You don't think they'd understand?
They're devout Muslims who emigrated here from Iran.
Well, I hope they surprise you. Part of the reason they might struggle is because they thought they knew everything about you, and then all of a sudden they didn't. So even if they say the wrong things, I hope you don't give up on them.
Aww. That's the thing. It's very easy to see it black and white, but
think it's unlikely. Like that all the...
humans are very complicated.
I know that was weird earlier, but I just didn't know if you wanted to come to some boring, stuffy wedding.
Okay. Whatever you say.
That doesn't sound resolved.
I should go home.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
The whole thing was weird, but a good weird.
Well, I'm glad she was nice to Rahim.
What does that mean?
I mean, she's never been that way with me or you. I just don't want you to get your hopes up because of one good night.
Oh,
I have to go.
I mean, he's right, but like, Victor's feeling happy for the first time in a bit with his mum.
Victor, do you want to go get lunch sometime soon so we can finally really talk?
Aw.
Yeah, how about after you sing tomorrow at church?
Please don't tell me the priest has a conversation with Victor or something. That'll annoy me.
Oh, hey. We need to talk. Please stop saying that the guy I'm dating is hot.
Noted
Awkward.
and agreed.
Second, please don't invite him to your wedding when we just started dating.
I thought that things were going so well between the two of you.
They were, but now he thinks that I'm not into it.
And that's my fault for inviting him and not your fault for being weird about it?
Oh my god, Veronica is just spitting the facts.
Are you okay?
I think so. It's just
Baby?
little cramps.
Baby?
Oh my god. Okay, that feels like a contraction and
Yeah, she never due date.
way too early.
Oh no.
Will you hand me my phones?
Oh no. Please be okay.
Hey, Mom, would you be open to trying a new doctor? There's this psychiatrist, and she's on all of the best of Atlanta lists. In this case, we're really lucky because she is a friend of Lake's family.
Did her mom say something to you after she came by here?
No, okay, they just know you're having a hard time, and they want to help.
I'm the parent. Okay, and what I want you to say is thank you, but no thank you.
Okay.
It's not fair on him though. Like on some level you can blame her, but like it's so complicated. There's not much she can do. It's just how her brain's seeing everything, you know? It's a natural thing to just not want help.
They're gonna keep me for a while longer for observation, but they said that everything looks fine.
Good.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. For a minute there, this was really scary.
How are you so calm?
I'm not. Mia, this isn't my first pregnancy. I had a miscarriage when I was in grad school.
Aww.
The doctor, she said she didn't know if I'd ever have a viable pregnancy after that. It's kind of felt too good to be true. That's why I call him the potato and not the baby.
Aww.
I guess I was trying so hard to protect myself that I didn't realize how attached I'd already gotten.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Victor, it's good to see you.
Oh no. I thought this would happen.
Your mother tells me you've got a lot on your plate right now.
Here we go.
And I know you're at a crossroads, son. Your mother is praying for you to find your way back to the Lord. But you gotta put the work in too.
Fuck off. Ah. Yeah. I knew that he would talk to him. Twat.
No, I am telling you, she knows
Oh no.
me. What? She knows me, Georgie.
Oh no.
Dawn, what a totally unexpected surprise. He said that you called a doctor. Who else did you call? Georgina, did you call the cops?
No.
You think that I'm crazy and you're trying to take my son away from me. He has a mother. Why would you try and break up my family? He is all that I have.
Oh, love.
I thought we were finally making some progress, and then I find out that you're trying to pray me into being straight. Is it true?
Oh, Isabel. Oh.
I'm trying so hard to be proud of who I am. And it's almost impossible when my own mom thinks I need to be fixed.
I am doing the best that I can.
Are you? Really?
And you still won't tell Adrian that I'm gay.
Adrian's just a child.
What does that matter?
That's what people say when they're shielding their children from bad things.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
You're right. I'm sorry. You have to understand, Victor, from a very young age, I was taught that being gay was shameful. I don't think that way anymore, at least not up here.
I get it. Just gotta fight it. You gotta break the mold. Like, just break the cycle.
I wish I could just snap my fingers and be a perfect mother for you. But for now, I will say this. The next time Benji wants to come over to the house, I promise I will make him feel welcome. And I will tell Adrian. We will tell Adrian soon.
I appreciated that. It's like I said before, it's not all black and white. You can't just take it as she's a bitch, but you can't help feel that way, you know? Because, I don't know.
They've admitted your mom on a 72-hour psychiatric.
Oh, no.
Can I go and see you?
No visitors right now, but they're gonna take good care of your mom. Do you have a family member you can stay with?
He has me. He can stay at our house. I already asked my mom.
I hope Felix doesn't blame Lake for this. Oh my god, Felix.
And then she'll be back, better than ever.
Oh no.
You think this is just gonna be 3 days and that's it? That social worker who's known my mom for 30 minutes is in control of our whole lives. She can petition a judge to keep her here as long as she wants.
Felix, we'll get through this.
No, not we.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about last night. You were excited about your mom, and I shit all over it.
Yeah.
I think we had a major breakthrough today, but I really do feel like she's changing.
There did seem to be a little bit of a
Heard that
shift.
before.
Well, that apology lasted all of 10 seconds.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, okay? For real.
Oh, that didn't feel good. That did not feel good. Is it? Aww.
Mrs. Salazar, I'm Allison, Felix's caseworker.
Can I stay here for a couple days?
Of course. Honey, what's wrong?
Oh.
You can stay here as long as you need.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Felix. Oh, Felix. Oh my god. I don't really know what to say about that. I don't like... It's just so sad. For someone who, like, keeps his entire side of his life secret and he, like, doesn't want anyone to know, to have to break down like that, he must really be hurt. And, for good reason, obviously. And I get his anger towards Lake, I do. I really do hope that this will be a good thing for Felix's mum, though. Actually get her the help she needs. Because like Felix said, they were stuck in this endless cycle of her new drug, she'd try it out, she'd stop taking it, she'd get bad again, she'd try a new drug, she'd try it out, she'd start getting bad, she'd stop taking it. Like, it's just that... It needed something to happen, which I think that this is the only way that it could have happened with how Felix was being so protective and not allowing anyone to change. But to be fair to Felix, he tried his hardest to get his mum to see this psychiatrist that Lake knows, but his mum was just completely adamant she wasn't going to do it. And, oh, it was so sad to see her break down in front of Lake's mum. Because you get it. You really do. You're the parent. You're the one who's meant to be taking care of your kids. You're the one who's meant to protect them. And to feel like someone else is coming along who is better than you, quote unquote. And it's only natural, especially being in the, like, depressed state that she is. It's only natural to feel shit and think that this person is trying to take them away, because in your eyes, they are better than you. They seem to be having a better life than you. You know, it's just... Oh, it's really shit. I really hope she gets the help that she needs. Some nice character growth from Isabel this episode. There really was. I knew that the priest was going to talk to Victor. I could fucking see it coming from a mile away. And I knew it would piss me off, which it did. Because, I don't know, just... You have to put the work in too. Piss off. Maybe you should put some work into your fucking moral values, mate. Jesus Christ. And like I said, I get it. I get what Isabel means. I get the... When you grow up with hearing something like that your whole life, and that's just ingrained in your brain sort of takes it as like a pattern that if you come across this situation again, this is how you react. And I don't think it really hit Isabel at first, and I don't think she really thought about it properly until the conversation with the priest, where the priest kind of reaffirmed the things she was thinking, and she was kind of like, wait, is this how I'm meant to be thinking, or is this just what people have told me I'm meant to be thinking? And I think that was a big turning point for her. And obviously seeing Rahim, I think it was a big difference seeing someone else's child than seeing your own to Isabel. I think that seeing someone else's child kind of took away a lot of the negatives that she was thinking about, where you tend to find a lot of the negatives are they think you're going to have a worse life, they think that you're never going to find happiness, you're never going to make it to heaven, all that kind of shit. And I think it didn't really register until she saw someone else's kid and didn't have those same feelings because it wasn't hers, that she was like, wait, like, I'm being fucking horrible, you know? And hearing Rahim talk about being so scared of his parents' approval and all that, I think that hit Isabel as well in thinking that she just wants to be there for Victor. There was a lot of tension with Benji this episode. I don't know. He was not being a good boyfriend in that scenario. I get why, because a lot of the time, if you're being protective of your boyfriend and you want to keep them safe and happy, you don't want them to get their hopes up over a situation like this. However, this was like the first time that Victor was being happy around his mum. And even Benji admitted to it. He came over and just shat all over it. And then at the coffee house when he was apologising, he did it again. And then Victor was still visibly hurting when Benji walked away from him, and Benji just didn't say anything. He just walked over and went to serve a customer. Like, I don't know. Didn't sit right with me. I did not feel like a good thing to do, you know? I'm just scared that they're going to pull apart and not be close anymore. I don't know. If that does happen and they end up breaking up or whatever, I feel like it wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen, you know? I feel like Victor's gained a lot in this past year, and he's grown so much that he could have grown out of being with Benji, you know? Like, I hate to say it, but people grow, people change. Even these past couple of months, he's changed a lot. So, it just could be that they're not the right fit for each other anymore, but I don't know, we'll see. It's hardly been long. We just have to wait it out and see how it goes. Good on Victor for calling out Isabel's ignorance in telling Adrian, because same thing as if you take the phenomenon that people were saying, oh, that's gay and all that, to things that were of a negative context. I don't think people truly put two and two together that when you say something like that, you're saying that this word in itself is a negative word. So applying it to this gives it a negative meaning. And I've always thought about it, and I've always hated it, because you fear that if a young person who doesn't fully understand anything and has had this information kept from them, like Adrian, if they were to hear that, their brain would make a connotation with the word gay means negative, so that when they come across it in the future, they would already have had this negative feeling towards it. And I don't know, that's never sat right with me. But good on him for calling out Isabel with her ignorance in that she wouldn't tell Adrian because she was seeing it as a negative thing and she didn't want to reveal that to her young child. And yeah, just good on Victor for calling out her shit. And again, good on her for like realizing and accepting it and not just saying, oh, that's bullshit, I'm running away, you know? She's actually owning up to a lot of shit. And yeah, I'm really happy about it. I really hope she advances more and just understands Victor more and loves him more, you know? Like, it'll take time. But I'm glad to see that she is growing. I really hope Felix is okay. Seeing him break down at the end was just fucking heartbreaking. I know that wasn't what her goal was. But I don't blame Felix for being angry at her, because at the moment there's not really anyone else he can blame for it, you know? So he's just putting it all on her, but yeah. I hope he's okay. I hope he and Victor can talk about it, because he hasn't actually talked about it with Victor yet. They haven't had like a full-on conversation about it. So I hope they sit down and, you know, have a heart-to-heart. But yes, that was Love Victor episode 6. I'm hoping next time like I said, we see Felix and Victor have a nice conversation and have a heart-to-heart and talk shit out. I hope we see Lake not taking this to heart. I know she will, but I hope that she understands why it happened. I hope we see some development on Victor and Benji, good or bad. I want to see them do what's best for them. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, where you're able to find the uncut reactions to Love Victor and all the other shows that I do. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.